All right. Chosen one. Yeah, welcome back, man. As usual, to another episode on Antonicus Motivates. And yes, we are about to get back into it today. I was kind of worn out today, man. Kind of had to fall back a little bit this morning, man. Had to go ahead and cut my pineapple and everything, man, because it was about to rot that I had on the table. Because I'm trying to eat a little bit more plant-based, man, but y'all already know how it is, man. It's tough when you're training, man, because when you putting into work, training, you gotta fuel, man. Your body is like in need of that fuel, man, to keep going, man. So it's like, I ate a little heavy last night with some lasagna and stuff like that, man, which I probably shouldn't have done, but hey, I mean, it is what it is, man. We're just gonna keep it moving, man. But I'm gonna go ahead, get in day number 7 of the burpees training anyway, because really all I'm really concerned with really is just staying consistent with it right now, and also just staying committed and dedicated to making myself better than I was yesterday. Really, that's all that matters right now, man. I'm really not focused on the aesthetics of everything. I'm not like one of these people who's like concerned with all kind of like, my appearance and everything like that. All I'm concerned with is that, hey, if it comes down to it, man, I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like physically, if I got to, handle myself, I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like, I got plenty of stamina and everything like that. Basically, that's what I'm working for and towards, more so than anything. Stamina and stuff like that. So next, I'm going to kind of like move into like maybe some 3-minute rounds on the heavy bag and stuff like that. And then move that up a little bit. But that's all coming later in the future, man. You know what I mean? Not to get ahead of myself too much, Just kind of wanted to get started in the video. Chosen one. What it is they want to control and manipulate you, right? You already know that, man. They're filled with hate, man. They're full of hatred, man. They can't stand you. They can't stand you because of what you stand for. And because, like I said, they're not on our level. We already know that, though, right? But they want to control you, man. They want to control and manipulate you. They want to play in your face. They want to play in your face and steal from you. That's what they want to do. They want to keep you back. They want to suffocate you in their BS. They're weak. They're ass kissers. They go along to get along. They have no purpose. They are all part of the program. You already know that, right, Chosen One? They don't care whether you live or die. If it was up to them, you would be dead. If it was left up to them. If it wasn't for God. You know that, though, right? They have no feelings. None whatsoever. They're all about themselves. They're watching everything you do. You already know that too, though, right? They want to be you. They know you see now. They know you see them now. They know it's too late to apologize to you anyway now. Screw them. Screw them all. You never needed any of them anyway because they're all losers. You're a winner. They can never stop you. They secretly know it. They just don't want you to know it. That's what it is. Because the thought of it, it terrifies them, really. They have a scarcity mindset. They're afraid if you win, they can never win. That's why they've all been working together for so long this whole time to try to bring you down. Try to mess you up. To try to bring you down. They know that if you ever find out just how powerful you really are, it's over for all of them. And all their little games they've been playing with you for so very, very long. They know the only way they can defeat you is if you believe the lies about yourself. But you're not about to do that. Why? Because you're not like them. You're rare. You're different. And God is with you. So you can't be defeated, and you will not be defeated, and you're going to win. Right in front of their faces. All of your haters. All right? So let's go ahead and crank up and get into this, okay? And that's what I had to tell you this morning, about them. Just so you can know, but I'm pretty sure y'all already know, chosen ones, what it is and what it always has been. The whole time. Now you know. They've been trying to control you, manipulate you, and trying to do their best to make you stop believing in yourself. Stop believing in the potential that lies within you. But you ain't gonna do that because you know it's all lies. Alright? So, let's go ahead and get it, man. Day 7 of the burpee sessions. Today, day 7. Gotta get it in, man. Can't stop, won't stop. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. Can't stop, won't stop, never stop. We won't stop, we don't stop. We're advancing kings, man. They're the losers. They're the ones who wanted to always try to bring us down. To always try to come around like a clown. That's all they are. Clowns, man. Under circus tents. I see them. Clowns under circus tents. All of them. That's all they are, man. The whole thing is a circus. Everything is a circus. It's all an illusion. They're all clowns in the circus. They're fake. And all they care about is just seeing how much they can do to you to try to break you before they try to make you break. That's what they're trying to do, to try to make you break. Everything that they've been doing to you has been designed specifically for that purpose. To try to make you fold. To try to make you break, but you ain't gonna fold. They're finding out now that they're gonna have a hard time trying to do that to you, children. They've been trying to make you like an Xbox controller or something like that, or a video game where they can play with you and then put you down when they want to and forget about you and walk away like it's nothing. Thinking that somehow is going to affect you. Thinking that somehow is going to make you give up. Thinking that somehow that's going to make you break down and lose it and lose your mind. Little do they know, by doing that, they actually gave you space that you needed. They gave you all the space that you needed. They gave you plenty of room for your growth. So now you can put more of your time and energy into encouraging the other chosen ones through things like this. See, like I said, they don't do nothing constructive. Everything they do is destructive. And they want to destroy you. That's the reason why they wanted to destroy you. That's the reason why that's what they've been trying to do, is to try to destroy you. The whole entire time. It's clear to see. We know what motivates this though. Jealousy, envy, and hatred. That's exactly what's been motivating the whole thing the whole time. But we don't have time for the games no more, man. I haven't touched a video game in I don't even know how long, man. I don't play games. I'm a grown man. I ain't got time to play games. I'm not playing games with no childish kids no more, man. With kiddie mentalities. That's the way most of these people are. They're grown adults with childish mindsets. They're still stuck in their high school mentality. They're stuck in their old way of thinking. They're never going to come out of it. And they're never ever going to get serious about life, man. Let's just face it. That's another reason why they hate you. Because you are the type of person who you're going to get serious about life. And you're going to get serious about real things. About taking care of yourself. About investing time into yourself. About investing your time into things that matter. Into things with purpose. Into things that bring fulfillment, you know? That's what this is all about, man. You know, chosen one, that's what this is all about. This is what we do. They don't do this kind of thing. They don't have nothing to do but to talk shit. Excuse my language. But that's what they do. That's all they do all day long, man. That's what they've been doing behind your back most of the time. But you don't care. You got bigger fish to fry, man. You got bigger things to do. You got bigger things to worry about. You ain't got time to worry about none of that. They're worried about you all the time, constantly. Trying to scrutinize you. Trying to find any flaw they can with you. Like I said, man. All of them. This is all of them. The authorities, your fake family members, your fake friends, everyone in your fake community. All of them. Even at your fake church. They're all trying to be holier than thou, or find where you went wrong so they can justify the things that they do and shift the blame from their own self onto you. That's all it really is about. They want to shift the blame. That's what these people want to do. Instead of just taking stock of the situation and correcting the things that they need to correct. But you don't have time to babysit them no more, man. What they want you to do is babysit them like grown adults. Grown adults who need a babysitter. You got to take care of you. And you got to let them stop shortchanging you. That's what they want to do. And see how much you'll let them get away with it. And once you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. They'll never stop. They think that just because you're in the position you're in, that they can lowball you. They think they can make you accept the jobs or the work for less. No. Like I said, though, this is all part of the control and the manipulation, what they've been trying to do to you the whole time. Until you saw through it and woke up to it. Now you woke up to it, you saw it, you're not accepting that no more. And you're never going to accept it again. Never. So anyway, man, I'm heading over here to the trail now. And about to go ahead and get in this burpee session on day number 7. And then we're just going to keep it moving right along every day, man. Just getting a little bit stronger every day. I didn't really realize just how much I need to do, man. Like, I still need to do a lot more, man. Like, I got into some of the chin-ups, but I can see where, like, I still need a lot of improvement on that. And so that as well, that's coming next too, the chin-up sessions, because we're just going to do, I think what I'm going to focus on mainly is like body weight, calisthenics and stuff like that right now. I'm not even going to worry about lifting weights or nothing like that or getting all in the gym. You know, I mean, I could do that, you know, but, and I got some weights and stuff like that at my house and my Bowflex and everything like that, but I might hit that a little bit on the side or whatever, but right now, I think I'm just going to keep it all like body weight training, man. That's what I'm going to be doing right now, man. And then, I think I'm just going to do a cleanse too, man, a good fast. Just hit a fast. Thing about fasting, though, is if you're training, you're going to need energy. So you can't fast too much when you're training too hard. I mean, you can, but you kind of gotta, you can't go so, well, I mean, you can go strong. Actually, that does help to fast and go strong, but you just get weaker faster is what I'm saying. So, like, you got to balance everything out, man. You got to know how to balance everything out. So that's what I'm working on right now, man. And anyway, I'm right here right now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video. Then I'm going to get into this burpee session. And then we're going to get out and discuss the topic some more about what it's really been about the whole time. Is they've been trying to control and manipulate you. That's what they've been trying to do the whole time. Control and manipulate you to keep you under their thumb. That's what they've been doing the whole entire time. You know it now. You know that now. And you're not going to let them do it no more. God's not going to let them do it no more to you. God has got you, man. All right? So I'm going to be with you right back in just a few minutes. All right, chosen one? So just hold that thought right there, all right? I'll be right back. All right, chosen one. So welcome back once again. Yeah, just got the Day 7 of the burpees training in, back out here again, you know, and just keeping it moving as usual, moving right along. Yeah, get the rest of my energy drink real quick. But back to what I was saying, man, on the topic, you know, about how they've been trying to control and manipulate you the whole time. And why it happened, I'm gonna tell you, is because another reason for this has been because they wanted to hide you and your gift from the world and from being able to use it to influence and help others who are going through things where they need positivity in their life and where they need, you know, encouragement and something that would, you know, bring about truth and dignity and all those things that go along with, you know, what God and his principles is all about, right? So that's another reason why. And then we already know this is because of the demonic entities within them, really. That's what's been trying to stop this the whole time, but they couldn't stop it. You know, they couldn't. They're not gonna stop it. We are still here, man. We're still moving, we're still standing after everything they did to us. It was so terrible, I mean. And a lot of this has to do with, like I said before, keeping you in the box. As long as you're in the box, they're comfortable. The way they keep you in the box, we already know. We've already discussed that. To keep you addicted to drugs and alcohol, to keep you surrounded by low vibrational people, you know, toxic people, whatever you want to call them, to keep you attached to them so they can be your feeders, you know, so they can be your feeders. So you have to crawl and beg them for what you need. So you're dependent upon them. And this could be your fake family, your fake friends, the fake people in your church, the fake people on your job, your coworkers, your 9 to 5, whatever. They're doing this to you to keep you within their safety net, because they know that if you was to ever, you know, reach your full potential, and like I said, this is the demonic entities within them. It's not really them. Well, it is them to an extent, because they do have the ability to make their own choices, you know, so they make the choice willfully to do these things to you, to exploit your vulnerabilities intentionally. And this has been done to you with malicious intent. And so they're teaming up in their little groups, bad-mouthing you or trying to sabotage you and stuff like that. Trying to do whatever they can to make you have to comply, to make you have to obey what they say. It's like a kind of like a evil like type of, you know, like a evil tactic of like just some kind of superiority type deal, you know, like this superiority thing, like you have to remain inferior to them They have to show you who's boss. You have to listen to them and do as they say. And you better not get out of line, or else you're gonna lose your job. Or then if you do, they'll start doing things to you. You know, you'll start picking up the hints. You'll start seeing the clues. They'll start small things at first, like talking about you to the manager or whatever on your job, and then making it look like you did the job wrong when it was really them doing the job wrong, and flip it on you. This is what they do too, because they're all Decepticons. They're masters of the illusion. You know, they're masters of the illusion. They're trying to create an illusion on you and on your name, because you're the one who shines the brightest and you're the best at everything you do. You also work circles around most of them, and like I said before, you're an achiever, you know. So this is another thing they don't like about you. It's really messed up, man. But screw them all, man. They're freaking haters, man. That's what they are. That's all they are. Jealous haters. They want to see you fold. They want to see you down. They don't ever want to see you rise to your full potential. Like I said, this is the reason for all this control and manipulation stuff they've been doing to you. And it's demonic. It's demonic entities, because they see where you're from, they see what you have, and that's what the pocket watching too is. That's what that's been about. Watching your pocket, seeing how much you got. Trying to keep you in that box, keep you small. They don't want you to ever come out of that box. They're terrified of that. And this is, like I said, this is the authorities as well, man. Freemasons and stuff like that. They're watching you too. Yeah. All of them are watching you. Everywhere you go, whatever you do. You know, they can track us on these devices and all of that. They can listen to us on these devices. But we don't, we don't care. Because that's not going to stop us. And they're going to be the ones who are going to stand account for doing that to us. Because like I said before, they're the ones who's really being watched. They're being watched by the angels and by God. And God knows everything they've done to us. And now they're sending me the bill again. And I showed y'all that last night in the video. The property tax bill again. What property, man? I mean, come on, man. What it is, see, their whole system is choking. That's the reason why they had to start the war, because they're running out of funds. They already had to shut the government down. So they're running out of funds. They're running out of funds. They got to get the funds from somewhere, so they start a war so they can raise the gas prices. Because they know people are getting fed up. And people are finding out. And like I said before, I'm not paying my taxes for them to have PDF files running free. That's what they want to do. They want us to pay our taxes so PDF files can run free. We're funding the ones who protect them. And I'm not going to participate in it no more. You know, it really has me really upset when I think about it, because not only are we funding them, we're funding them to poison us in our foods, funding them to
Everything that we're paying them for is paying them basically to screw us over and to take away our freedom little by little until we have none left. It's already basically like that. I mean, they've got everybody to where everybody is basically living paycheck to paycheck and, barely scraping by. And it's all by design. It's all by design, ladies and gentlemen. We already know this is all part of the control and the manipulation of the powers that be, because they're psychopaths and stuff like that, and sociopaths, the authority figures, the Ephesians 6:12 that I've told you about. And so the law has become a law unto itself, and the next thing they're moving towards now is lawlessness, which we already know, chosen one. So, this is the reason why now more than ever we have to still constantly never forget to put on our full armor every morning and put him first, and pray as soon as we get out of bed. Give thanks to God for everything we have every day, gratitude, attitude. As soon as we wake up, as soon as we open our eyes, just know that you can always have it worse. Just know that it could always be worse, man. That's really what I reflect on every day, is what helps me to keep moving forward through all this, man. Because I always know that, stuff can hit the fan real quick. And then, then you're in a whole different type of situation with like a worst case scenario or something like that. So I realized that, as I look out over the water again today, right back out here again, and as usual, I think about that. Like I said before, that's what keeps me that's what's kept me grounded through all this. Gratitude, just being grateful, man. And then seeing where his hand was always on me, man, where he made a way in the wilderness, and how he has always made a way in the wilderness for me. Go ahead and sit down for just a second, one time, real quick, right here on the bench. But yeah, just knowing how God has always came through and made a way for me, and he'll always make a way for you too, chosen one. No matter what, man, you just have to, it's tough, that's just the way it is. I mean, unless you already know, you get down with the get down and with the program. So that's the reason why we have a strength like none other. Like I said, we are that diamond, because we refuse to do that. And so, I even had to stock shelves with Frito-Lay, doing side gigs and stuff like that or whatever. I did that for a little minute, and that kind of worked for a little while. But everything is just like everything, it's just like these demonic entities are in them all. They're all around us, these Decepticons, and they're even trying to mess you up on that. I mean, they was trying to mess me up on that. So, I mean, it's something that you always got to be in a constant battle with, man, with this control and manipulation from these haters and stuff like that. They don't want they want to take your spot. They'll use any way they can possible to, to steal your spot, or to get you knocked off out the way so they can. It's all like this dog eat dog world. You already know, chosen one. So, you know what I mean? You just got, only the strong is going to survive though, and we're the strong. We are going to survive no matter what, man. We're the strong. We're the winners, man. We're the real winners. They're the losers. And they're really losers, and it even shows even more how much of losers they are, because of how wicked and evil they were, and the heinous things they did to so many innocent people, and to you, chosen one. And they think they got away with it, but they didn't. Because I'm going to tell the whole world everything that happened to me. right here. I'm gonna tell the whole world everything that happened to me and how they treated me. And there was a lot of these people all involved in this. You know, I know there was. But I keep praying every day, man. Keep the faith alive every day. You know, and that's all we can do, chosen one. You already know, man. Just heading back though on the walk, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up right there for right now. But yeah, you already know, man. That's what's been going on the whole time. They've been trying to control and manipulate you, and it's demonic entities within all of them. And they were all involved. That's the reason why they left you for dead, thinking that that was going to break you, that that was going to cause you to unalive yourself or to give up or to throw in the towel. But little did they know, when they did that, they gave you all the space you needed, gave you breathing room to go in on yourself, on your personal growth, your personal development, and to build your own channel or whatever you're doing out there right now, like what I'm doing here. And to still use your creativity. That's what they wanted to destroy, was your creativity, your talent. But they cut you off in one area of your creativity or your talent, then you find another area like this or something else. Write a book, whatever, write your poetry, draw. Some of you are artists, like myself, I can draw too, you know what I mean? So that's another one of my abilities, one of my gifts God gave me. So we use our time on things like that are constructive. We don't focus on the negativity of life, you know? That's another thing that keeps us grounded during these hard times. You know, trying to find things to do, make our music, record our music, be creative, use our creative abilities, and just never give up, man. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, and it's probably gonna get harder before it gets better. But that's one thing too that you always got to know. But then you always know that you're always marching towards that light at the end of the tunnel. You know it's down there somewhere, you just got to get to it. And like other people have said before, it's like that gold miner, man. He was through the mine, he was hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting for so long, and then he was right there, just one more small like foot or so before he was about to hit the gold. And then he just gave up and quit and walked away. And that was probably after like a year or two or three chipping away with the pickaxe in the gold mine. And then somebody else came and picked up the pickaxe and knocked it a couple times, and boom. Because he walked away too soon before he was right there. All he had to do was swing the pickaxe a few more times. He was about to hit that gold. So that's what you got to think about. You know, keep reminding yourself that, man. Even when you're in the darkest of dark times, man, that's what I'm in right now. You know, and it looks dark. I know how it looks. Believe me. It does look very dark right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. If I told you it didn't, I'd be lying to you. With everything that's happening around us, but we know the word, right, chosen one? So that's what we continue to speak over our life every day when it looks like there is no way. All right? So anyway, as always, man, you know, peace, love, light, blessings to you all. You know, if you're new here, if you just came over to my channel, everything we do over here is positive, motivational, uplifting, encouraging videos for those of you who may be going through your own personal battles, struggles, hardships, or, you know, just whatever it is you facing in life, man. Just know that, you know, I got you. I'm here with you if nobody else isn't. And we'll work together, man, and motivate one another over here, all for positivity, growth, and just making each other stronger every day, man. Just making each other better than we were yesterday. Hey, that's all it's about, right? It's not really about trying to, you know, look like somebody on the front of a magazine or something like that. Like, I mean, yeah, hey, that's great if we can get there. You know, we're always looking for the best versions of ourselves over here. And it's all about positivity, man. Love, light, peace, and blessings to you all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Till the next one. Peace. I'm out.